Hey guys, welcome back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here with a little tarot situation. You guys may have or may not have noticed, but on the Instagram, if you follow me there, I have done a collaboration with Joy over at Witch Mooncraft, and we did an Edgar Allan Poe tarot spread. It's right here. It's amazing, but definitely go check out the Instagram post because that's where the sauce is. But at any rate, I am so excited. Joy reached out and asked me if I wanted to collaborate, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of on a little break, sort of, kind of, yeah. But also, I'm doing Poevember, and I would love to do something Poe and tarot related. So here we are. So we got together, we made this, and I'm already kind of trying not to be clenched, but I'm a little bit clenched because I feel like this is going to be a read. That's how most of the collaborations with Joy and myself go. So I don't know if I said it, Joy at the Wild Historian on Instagram. Don't worry, I put all of her information in the description box so you can check it out and see all the cool stuff she has up to over there. If you like witchy stuff, if you like tarot, if you like badass women in history, Joy has it all. So definitely go check her out over there. And in the meantime, let's see how much this hurts my feelings. But at any rate, yeah, we're winding down on Poevember. I'm really sad to see it go, you guys, because I've been having so much fun. But I'm really excited for this. So we did this collab, and then, as a bonus for my patrons, I did another Poe-themed tarot spread thing. So if you're on Patreon, you're getting to see that. If you aren't, you're missing it, and I'm sorry, but you could be. You could be. And that's all the shameless, like, self-promotion I'm going to stick in here. Just saying, there's a bunch of cool Poe stuff over there on Patreon if you want more Poe. At any rate, here we go. We're jumping into it. So for the first prompt, we have believe nothing you hear and only one half that you see. And the question for that is, how am I deceiving myself? We are reading from the Murder of Crows Tarot because I feel like it's very, very aesthetic. It matches the aesthetic. So let's see. How am I deceiving myself? And we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so like I knew this like spread was going to be a bit of a read. I didn't think the first card was going to be a massive call out because like I said, I'm on a break currently, so I'm not pushing out as much content as I normally do. I'm only sort of just doing my regular Patreon stuff and my Storycraft videos, but keeping them very low-key, low energy so that I can sort of chill a little bit. And yeah, you guys, I've also been sort of planning for like the month of December and then what I'm going to do next year and sort of working on stuff for that. So I haven't really been resting. And basically, how I'm deceiving myself is by telling myself that I am resting when I'm not. And I need to actually rest, like legitimately. And this card is telling me that I need to take a step back so that I can gain new perspective and insight. I need to reestablish my priorities, and I can't do that if I don't actually take the time to rest. And yeah, I haven't really been doing that. So that's the deception, is I've been resting in the sense of not being super focused on what I currently have going on my channel, so much as I'm more focused on what's coming up for my channel, especially because I intend to like rework my Patreon a little bit. I'm going to talk about that later, not right now. But there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, so I'm not actually taking as much time to rest. And sort of this card is telling me that like I'm going to hit a point, like a stopping point, where I'm going to be stuck, like in freeze mode, because I won't know what to do because I'll be burnt out because I don't actually take proper rest. And that's the deception I'm telling myself, is that I'm resting while generating all this work for myself to do at a later point. So it's not really the most restful. So I need to work on that. And let's see, number 2 is there is no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in the proportion. So where am I missing my own beauty? Irony, your name is Priscilla. So after getting told I need to rest and not spend all my time generating more work for myself to do, the beauty that I am missing in myself is my ability to generate more things for me to do. Okay, so basically we have the Knight of Wands. This card tells me that I have a very passionate pursuit of adventure that I sort of romanticize. having things to do, having goals to achieve. I romanticize that, and I should, because it's where like my passion lies, right? Is trying new things, coming up with new projects, new ideas, new creative outlets for me to do. And that's a beautiful aspect of myself that maybe I'm not giving enough credit to or paying enough attention to. Um, because I have the ability to sort of realize my potential when I set goals for myself that are achievable. And I pursue those goals very passionately, if not a little bit impulsively. And I think that's sort of like the balance here is like, you're really great when you're coming up with ideas and projects and things for you to do, but you're a little bit gung ho about it. And maybe like together in conjunction with this, it's like take a step back. You really need to rest so that you can continue to be a wellspring of ideas and like limitless potential, right? So yeah, interesting so far. I feel very called out already. For the third prompt, we have I intend to put up with nothing that I can put down. And the question is, what have you been holding on to that you need to let go of? Not very excited for this one. Of course, I'm not excited for it. See. So I got the Nine of Swords, which is not my favorite card. It's basically walking anxiety, the card. And I need to let go of that, right? I need to let go of, hey, stay in the plan. I need to let go of the worry that I have, because it's weighing me down, sort of holding me back. The Nine of Swords is interesting in the fact that it's like a card that's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Because the more you worry about something, the more likely it is to happen. The more likely it is you're going to make that happen, or the worst case scenario will happen. And it sort of feeds into like I think just my general sense of imposter syndrome, because I tend to hold back because I'm so worried that people will think that I'm not as whatever I'm portraying myself as. And that I can let go of that. I should let go of that. I can and will let go of that. Because it doesn't serve. And all it's doing is giving me more stuff to worry about when I could just be like hitting the camera stand, or just, chill and just focus on the things that I am good at and let other people's like perceptions of me not determine my actual like idealized reality version of myself. So yeah, that's gonna sit in my soul for a while, but it's okay because card 4 is it's got a little hope. So the prompt for 4 is, even in the grave, all is not lost. At your lowest, where can you find hope? This read hurts my feelings. So I'm going to sit with this for a while. So this is the Two of Wands. Basically, this card is encapsulating adventure. That seems to be like the theme here, is that I have a lot of potential, a lot of plans, goal setting, adventures, like things ahead of me that I'm trying to make happen. And it tells me that I have the willpower to do so, but I won't be able to do that if I don't make a proper decision beforehand. So I need to make a choice. I need to make a plan. And I'm not the best at planning things. Not the best at that. That's not a strength of mine. Like, I can execute a plan, but doing the plan and then sticking to it is a little bit difficult, especially if I'm the one making it. So basically it's telling me that I need to like make a decision. I need to make a choice, and then I need to actually like prepare myself to make that choice instead of just rushing into it, being guided by my passions, kind of like I was here at the Knight of Wands. I need to sort of take that passion and turn it into clear thought before I make any choices. And that I might find myself in sort of a position where if I take a risk or make a risky decision, that'll pay off as long as I have the courage. So basically this card is telling me like, you can find hope in making the choices that you're going to make coming up by being clear-headed about it. And by being willing to make those choices, I think is the biggest thing here. And I feel pretty brave most of the time, you guys. I feel pretty brave. So I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good little cap to the end of this thing that really hurt my feelings, but it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. It was definitely necessary and needed, and I was already anticipating having my fifis hurt a little bit, so that's okay, because that's how tarot spreads with joy go. But it is always really fun, and it is nice to do a little bit of shadow work, a little bit of digging, especially when it's got a little Poe in there. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. You guys, if you try this out, let me know. And definitely don't forget to check out the post on Insta and give Joy like all the hellos, because She's a cool person, and she definitely deserves those hellos. And if you try this reading for yourself, let me know. You can comment down below. You can send me a message. A lot of people do that, so I think it's really cool when you guys do that, just to let me know that you tried it and, you know, your results and stuff like that. You do not have to share it publicly. You can share it to me. Send me a message. I love hearing about it. I love when you guys try this out for yourself. If you want to make a video, that would be even cooler. But no pressure, right? And yeah, I'm just gonna jump off here and maybe stare at these cards for a little bit as they stare into my soul. And I feel like that's a very appropriate way to handle a Poe tarot spread. And yeah, that's it. If you made it to the end of the video, you guys, I appreciate your faces. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon if you want some more stuff. And that's gonna be all for me. Bye. Also, happy crafting.